All right, you guys, good morning, my good people. Grand Rising. This is another installment of Food for Thought. All right, you guys see, I just woke up, so you can see it in my face, right? The bags under my eyes. But preferably, I want to do this in the morning time because I feel like this is the best time to start your day. How you start your day, more than likely, is how you're going to end your day, right? So I want you guys to start your day off correctly. Now, there's a phrase that we're going to deal with today. Today's topic is the phrase, hope is as hollow as fear. I'm going to say it again. Hope is as hollow as fear. Now, when you're speaking about hope, you're talking about praying for something, right? You're trying to pray something into existence that doesn't necessarily exist at that moment in time. So you're hoping that this thing materializes. You're hoping that this situation transpires, right? Keep in mind, hope, faith without works means nothing in the eyes of the Most High. The Most High, the ultimate creator, God. It means nothing. You have to put in work. From the sweat of your brow, I suggest, right? Once again, hope, faith without works means nothing in the eyes of the Most High. For example, if you're in a burning house, the house is burning down, right? If you don't get up out that house, you noticing the smoke, you see things are starting to deteriorate, you have to make a conscious effort to get your ass up and walk up out that house. Now, mind you, God is going to send you signs. God going to send you the signs. You smelt the smoke. Where there's smoke, there's fire. You smelt the smoke. You probably knew that there was some precautions that you could have taken. So maybe you was being negligent. You had a shortage in a wire that was exposed and you knew that was a potential problem. You knew it. Your oven, you have something cooking on the oven. You knew that you had to watch that because potentially that could lead to a fire in the house. The smoke alarms are kicking off. Smoke alarms everywhere going off in the house. Those are indications that a fire might take place, a hazard might take place, right? So what are you supposed to do at that moment? I would suggest common sense would tell you, if the heat is not licking, the heat and the fire is not licking your skin at that moment, you probably want to get out of that burning house, right? It'd probably be in your best interest to leave out of that burning house. You think God is going to lift you up and take you out the house? You think God is going to send a stork, you know them birds that carry babies, like the mythical legend, the stork picks up and drops off the baby. You know how the story goes. You think God's going to send a knight in shining armor to get in the house and just take you out the house? Now, there's a chance that could happen. But what is the probability of that? Better yet, statistically, how many people die in burning buildings? We see it all the time. God rest their soul. God rest their soul. Condolences to anybody that lost a family member in that manner. But honestly, how many people we know who died in burning buildings, burning houses, burning cars, right? That wasn't able, maybe they wasn't able to save themselves. Maybe they were negligent and they put themselves in that situation. Whatever have you. Rest in peace to everybody, right? But nonetheless, statistically, we see people pass away from burning vehicles, being enclosed in a burning environment, right? So literally, you guys got to lift yourself out of those flames, okay? Sometimes you got to meet God halfway. God helps those who help themselves. I'm going to say it again. God helps those who help themselves. Sometimes you got to meet God halfway. All right? Get it from the sweat of your brow. Another thing, you got people that dream. You got people that are vivid dreamers. They have vivid dreams, and these dreams are aspirations, inner desires that they want to come into fruition. They might not be so ambitious. Ambitious meaning they're not putting that dream into action. If you're dreaming and you're not putting that dream into action, you're just a dreamer at that point. Nothing comes to a dreamer but a dream. You're a dreamer. You don't put things into action. You have to take initiative. It's called initiative, right? You could pray till the cows come home. You can pray to the roosters crow. That doesn't mean that necessarily is going to transpire for you. All right? It doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to manifest for you. Sometimes, once again, you have to meet God halfway. All right? So once again, faith is as hollow as, excuse me. Hope is as hollow as fear. That's how it goes. Hope is as hollow as fear. Faith without works means nothing in the eyes of the Most High. A person who dreams that doesn't put into action, doesn't take initiative, is just a dreamer. Don't be just a dreamer. Don't be a procrastinator. Put your dreams, put your goals, and start putting them into the process. Take that initiative. All right? Take action. Action. Now, the metaphor, hope is as hollow as fear. Let's talk about fear. All right, guys. I know you've heard the metaphor, fear is, there's nothing to fear but fear itself. And that's the most cliche thing. I'm not going to lie. It sounds super cliche, right? But nonetheless, it's very much true. And it's evident. You see it all the time. A lot of things that we fear, at first, they can be intimidating. Fear can be crippling, right? It has a crippling effect. It's hard to put one foot in front of the other when you succumb by fear. You're subdued by fear, right? But if you've never noticed in life the things that you fear and you overcome those fears, in hindsight, you reflect and you say, why did I even fear that? A lot of things in life that we initially fear, once we overcome that obstacle, we get over that obstacle, we realize what we feared need not to have been feared. It didn't warrant the fear. A lot of times we fear things that we don't understand. The nuances. We're not prepared to take on the nuances. Because we don't understand it, we fear it. A lot of times we fear because our faith is not strong enough. That faith in Most High, that can dispel fear, right? Even the fear of death, once you understand life, even then you will have less fear in dying. Nobody wants to die prematurely though, but you'll have less fear in dying, all right? Let's break down fear for an acronym. Fear is false evidence appearing real. F-E-A-R. Let's say it again. This is an acronym for fear. False evidence appearing real. All right? You guys, fear, there's nothing to fear but fear itself. Nonetheless, the same thing with a bully. In school, and somebody used to bully you, they intimidated you, they try to instill fear in you. And guess what? One day, you had got the balls. One day, you had got the confidence. You built the courage to confront what you were scared of, to confront that bully. You guys don't mind me, my dogs are barking. Hey, guys, cut it out. My dogs are barking. I love my dogs. Don't mind me. Nonetheless, you overcame that bully, right? Hey! Then you came to realize that that guy wasn't so tough. That girl wasn't so tough, right? Whether you stood up to them or whether you beat them up. Either way, or maybe even you lost the fight, but you realize it wasn't that bad. You might even be willing to fight that person again. Imagine that. All right? Fear is false evidence appearing real. That's it. So you need not fear, but fear itself. Get over that hump of fear. Get a grasp of your nerves. Get a grasp of your nerves. Hold steady. Steady fast. And move forward. All right? Once again, hope is as hollow as fear. They're hollow. It's all about your perception. Everything is here. It's perception, guys. That's it. All right? This is another installment of Food for Thoughts. Let that settle in. Until next time. Nobody's promised tomorrow, so hopefully I can wake up tomorrow and see you guys tomorrow. We're going to do this every day. Every day. I'm going to give you guys something to think about for the day. All right? By the grace of Most High, if God willing, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Salute and peace.